All right, let's take a look and see how Malik filled out his notes page for his first mastery challenge. So you'll look over here first on the left-hand side. And over here is the first problem that the mastery challenge is asking him to do. He does the work in the page, and then he checks his answer. And the answer was correct. So once the computer tells him it's correct, he's just going to put a check next to his work so he knows that that was done correctly. Next, he is going to do the next problem, and the next problem is over here. And he just says 1/3 is 1 to the third is equal to 3. He checked his answer, and it was wrong. Oh no! So he thought to himself for a second, oh wait, no, I know how to get this. He looked at one of the clues maybe, and he put the right answer. He knew that the right answer was 1 to the third is equal to 1. No need to take notes. He caught his mistake. Here's where the first issue comes in. The third problem he was asked to do says this thing is equal to something. He didn't know what it was. So since he didn't know what it was, he put a question mark next to the work. And then that's an indicator for him that he needs to go watch the video. And that's what he did. So he watched the video that was associated with that problem, and he took notes on the video right here. And the video told him that this square root sign means square root. It's the opposite of squaring a number. He wrote this down based off of what he learned from the video. He was then able to determine his answer that the square root of 25 is equal to 5. And then he goes on to the next problem. And the next problem, he gets right, and he puts a check on it. And he moves on to the next problem, which he sets up in his notebook, but he checks his answer, and he gets it wrong. He doesn't know why, so he goes and he takes notes on the video, and he puts his notes for that problem right here. And notice that he drew an arrow going from this problem to the notes, just like he drew an arrow from this problem going to the notes. So that way he knew which notes were associated with which problem. At the end of the Mastery Challenge, Khan Academy tells him his score, but he's not yet done. He has to go to the bottom of his page. He's got to go to the bottom of his page, and he's going to write down the summary, which is the key takeaways of what he learned. He learned that a square root sign means the opposite of squaring, like the square root of 25 is equal to 5. He lines up the decimals when adding them because that's what he got wrong before, and that's what the video told him to do. And then he also caught his mistake of 1 to the third is equal to 1. 1 to any exponent is 1. It's very important that you write down and summarize your key takeaways, what you learned, because that's going to help you remember when you go you refer to these notes for the next set of problems. Now, I just want to quickly show you how he could set his next page up for his next activity. Remember, every activity needs its own note page. The difference this time is that instead of being the Mastery Challenge, it's his first lesson in his playbook, or his playlist. And it's the order of operations. It's going to follow the same exact procedure. You're going to do a problem, check to see if you got it right. You're going to do the next problem, check to see if you got it right. If it's wrong, make sure you go and watch the video and take notes. I'm going to show you the final stages of Malik's notes, and it should look something like this. He did a bunch of problems. He got them wrong. He got some right. The rights have the checks. The wrongs have the X's and arrows that show the notes that he took and what he learned. You also will see that he also, after he watched the video and took the notes, he retried the problem. He retried the problem, and he got it right. And he knows he got it right because the computer told him that he got it right. And last but not least, remember, the most important part about this is your summary. Be specific about what you learned or what was reinforced. It is going to help you improve your score and master more skills.